I'm Nige.
And I'm Anders. Welcome to the Cheeky Extra. I'm so glad we're doing a Cheeky Extra. I'll tell you for why. Been sampling teas that we don't really like. And this gives
We've
us a chance to go off piste, doesn't it? And have something we like. And just
we've
what?
done a bit of a shift on
Yes.
PG tips, and
Yeah.
we wanted something nice to finish the night on, a recording evening.
Yeah.
So, what have you gone for, Anders?
Right. Well, we've recently discovered Oolong, haven't we?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Now I have to bring in a shop near me. I've mentioned it before. It's tea. Um, just a fabulous shop with just a great range of teas in there. Um, and previously I tried the tea Kuan Yin oolong, which comes from Vietnam. But now this time I'm going for oolong tung ting, which is another
Fair enough.
Vietnamese one. Um, I'm kind of falling in love with oolong.
Oh, isn't that lovely?
Well, I think I am. That first one I tried, the T Kuan Yin, and yes, I am reading that because I'm not very clever. But that I loved it. I thought it was great. It was grassy, it was fresh, it was lovely. We'll see what this one's like. What about
Marvelous.
you?
Well, I've been a bit boring because I've had this before, not for a long time, not this particular one.
Okay.
I'll set the picture. We've had some lovely weather last week or so.
Yeah.
That last week. In fact, I was on holiday and I burnt myself
Yes.
quite badly in the sun, unprepared, no hat and all that. But it was just glorious. And today has been utter ants.
Yes. I think I can see where we're going now.
And I thought, I've just had all those rubbish teas. I thought, I want a tea with a bit. Whoa!
Yes.
Just a real pick me up.
Yes.
I've gone for Bird and Blend,
Oh.
Smoky Russian, Lapsang Souchong.
You did go Lapsang. So when you,
Yeah,
I was going to put
Lapsang
money on
Souchong,
Lapsang.
Russian Caravan tea.
Yeah.
It's got the teas in it. Oh, it's blended with a bit of oolong, this one. Nice link. Anyway, it's in my routine, so I'm just going to pour it out.
Okay. Go for it.
Brewing for as long as I can leave it. But this aroma, if Lapsang Souchong is just a smoky tea, and the flavour has literally filled my little shed.
Now, you see, I've just had a quick sip of my oolong, and I'm quite pleased I only got a small bag. It doesn't.
Could be a brew temperature thing. You might not have just hit the sweet spot on the temperature.
That last one, I hit the sweet spot with you. 4 minutes, 95 degrees, bang. I
Yeah.
tried the same here, doesn't work. I might still have a PG Tips hangover. I don't know. We'll see as we get down.
Next time you brew that one, try 80 or 75.
Exactly. Yeah. Um. Oh, what's that behind you, Nige?
I have made reference to it already today when I was talking about the weather. I said the weather was pants.
You did his pants because it's one of the only. Well, you introduce it. It's your album.
Well, it's a Black Sabbath album,
Mhm.
but everyone, well, me and Anders, we
Yeah,
call it Bill Ward's Underpants.
because
Um, because it's quite groovy covers, the better Black Sabbath covers, I think.
yeah,
But on the reverse side, Bill Ward's this gentleman
here
there with
with
the
the
red
red
leggings,
leggings. That's the best word for them.
and when you see the back, if it picks up there,
You can. I don't know if you can, but yes, I think you can. Just see he's got checkered pants on or something like that.
Yes, because he's got three. Yes. So
Yeah.
we've always called it Billboard's Underpants. Billboard's the
Yeah.
drummer from Black Sabbath.
Yeah.
Uh,
But it's called Sabotage
yes, yes, but it's
properly.
Bill. Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome album. I'm a huge Black Sabbath fan. All the early Black Sabbath stuff with Ozzy. And I think this is quite verging on prog, some of the stuff, Anders, so it might be up your street.
Um, I was never a huge Sabbath fan. I was aware of them and I do like them, but I think Sabotage is my favorite Sabbath album because there are some songs on there like Superstar,
Yeah,
which I love, which is an instrumental if I remember correctly.
yeah,
And
yes, it's got
what's
the
the
big choir in it, hasn't it? And the
yes, that's right. Yeah. What's the
yeah,
opening track?
Hole in the Sky.
Run us through the run us through
Oh,
the track.
side one,
Yeah.
Hole in the Sky. I never can't remember that being the first track.
Oh yeah.
Uh, Track two, Don't Start, in brackets, Too Late.
Well, it's a fair, yeah, good warning to us all. Yeah.
And probably the top one of the album, Symptom of the Universe.
I think probably the finest Black Sabbath song.
It's definitely got the the intro to that and the drop when everything comes in and it's
Yeah.
drop. That's what the kids say, when the bass and drums come.
Yeah.
It's just off the scale good. Uh, then Megalomania,
Yes.
which I think is the most proggy one on the album. I think
Yeah.
certainly the longest.
Hmm.
Side two, Thrill of It All. Super Czar or
Hmm.
Star.
Yeah.
That's the one with big choir. Am I Going Insane, in brackets, Radio. And The Writ.
The Rit, of course, the Rit.
Of course, I think when this was written, the band were suing various people for because they haven't made any money because they've been ripped off left, right, and centre. And I think the only people getting rich were the lawyers, hence
Yeah.
the song "The Writ."
I think, yeah, I think by far my favorite Sabbath album. Um, and it's no surprise to say that I think that Symphony of the Universe is the finest. But Hole in the Sky, I absolutely adore as well.
It's quite funny. I saw Sabbath once, and it was the only original member in it was Tony Iommi. He had just gone out solo, and he wanted to put a solo album out, but the record company said, no, I'll put it out as Black Sabbath. So it went out as Black Sabbath. And it was Black Sabbath featuring Tony Iommi. Anyway, I saw him on that
Yeah.
tour, and basically they had different people playing in it from the album. And so there was no, he's the only one that knew all the songs, if it like. So
Who?
anyway, they
Yeah.
play it all. And I was down the front, and I was
Yeah.
probably that far away from Tony Iommi.
Yeah.
And the guy next to me just shouts out at one of the breaks, "Hole in the Sky." So Tony Iommi starts playing it. And the singer sort of looks right and goes, oh.
Can you remember who what was singing for him at the time?
No, I can't remember.
No, because I
They
mean,
went. It was Glenn Hughes did the album, but then
because I know that there was well, originally it was obviously Ozzy,
yeah,
and then the only person that I think that could replace him as far as character and style is concerned is Ronnie James Dio. Completely different to Ozzy, but has the voice to carry it, I think.
yeah,
And you've got people. Didn't Ian Gillan come in for a bit?
I adored Ian Gillan's Sabbath.
Did he? And then there was Ray Gillan.
Ray Gillan, that's the one he was singing
Oh,
at
was
the
it?
time.
Right. Okay.
Yes, Ray Gillan. It's funny enough, the bass player he recognised "Hole in the Sky," and so he started chugging along. Then the drummer
Ray
joins
Gillan's
in,
good.
and the
Yeah.
singer just looked absolutely terrified.
Brilliant. Um, right. Just to calm everybody down, I'm starting to get into this Oolong. It's beginning to work for me.
Oh, that's nice.
It is nice.
That's lovely. So pleased for you.
Yeah. So that sounded so sarcastic.
Oh, that was from the heart. It
Was it
really
really?
was.
It really
Yes.
sounded like the most sarcastic thing you'd ever said to me. But
No,
thank you. Well,
th-
thank you in that case. I
there's a
retract.
fine line between sarcastic and genuine, heartfelt.
Yeah.
Fine line.
Yeah. Um, uh, Ray Gillen was then replaced by Tony Martin.
He was. There might have been about three or four in between who didn't
It
actually
might have
record.
been, yeah.
Yeah, but yes, and Tony Martin was there for donkey's years, I think.
Yeah, wasn't he just a roadie originally or something? Or a
No, he
dancer?
played in another band, which I think I might have seen the band. You Googling it now, Anders? But I started losing track. It was I just didn't enjoy it as much.
Right, there we go. Ozzy Osbourne, Ronnie James Dio, Ian Gillan, Glenn Hughes,
Yeah, used
Ray
to want to record.
Gillan, Dave Walker.
All right.
Don't know him. Ron Keel.
Yeah, I said there was a few in
Yeah.
between the albums.
And David Donato.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, those few I don't
I
know.
don't think they recorded those ones.
No, they probably just turned up. So yeah. Um, yeah. But the big ones are kind of so right. Can you name offhand then what album was it just the one album that Ian Gillan did with Sabbath?
Yeah, that was Born Again.
Or was it?
Yeah, I don't think the band liked how that it was actually produced.
Okay.
Uh, but we had Bill Ward come back into the fold for playing drums on that album, so that's quite special for me. I
Yeah.
like Bill Ward.
You see, Ozzy's back home now, isn't he? He's back home in Blighty.
Is it all right?
He's coming back and he wants because he's very ill
He wants to do one more gig with Bill Ward.
with Bill Ward. Yeah.
Yeah, but they've done so many farewell concerts in Brum. There was a farewell concert in the late 90s, and then they did one. I think there's been another couple since then.
Okay. Can you just bear with me a second?
Hmm.
Um, I'm just gonna let's pause for just 2 seconds, okay?
Okay.
Oh no, don't because you're
Okay.
back.
All right. A
I
few
lost you for
technical
a
issues
bit.
there.
There were technical issues there. We'll ride it out and see what happens.
Yeah.
It'll be okay, I'm sure of it. But it was going, yeah. Okay. Yeah, so it's an interesting path. Like you say, everything that post I think everything post Ronnie James Dio has been a Tony Iommi band, basically, hasn't it? Is that fair to say?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Although Born Again was it was Black Sabbath and
Yeah.
Deep Purple mix,
Mhm.
really.
Okay.
Uh, but yeah, for me, it was the Ozzy years, though. Not the new album they did with Ozzy. The was it 13 or something? I couldn't really get into that.
No, no.
But the 70s stuff they did is just awesome.
Yeah. And this is going to sound really wanky, but I've done my time with heavy metal. I listened to it so much as a kid that I was sort of like I'm full up of heavy metal.
I know what you mean because as you get older, you don't want that much excitement now. Not to that level.
No, and every now and then I will listen to a bit of Maiden or I will listen to a little Metallica or something like that. But on the whole, no, I'm past heavy metal, really.
No, I see.
Um,
I don't think some of Sabbath isn't really heavy metal.
no, it's not. Well, obviously it lays down the blueprint for metal, really, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
what a lot of bands, especially the third album, which is, oh, I can't remember the purple one. Oh,
Um,
I can't remember its age. But anyway, we've got that's that's probably the deepest, heaviest metal sounding one, and that's what a lot of bands, look, heavy metal bands, they take that
okay.
sound as, and so it's like a caricature of that.
Oh, okay. All right.
Um, but they were a bit more than just heavy metal.
Okay. Right. Okay. Yeah, I agree because I think there's stuff that's far more interesting. Um, Superstar or Superstar, whatever it's called, is
Yes,
such a yeah. Anyway, let's not wang on any longer. How's your lap saying going down?
absolutely glorious. The world is getting better. PG tips are just a distant memory now.
Yeah, absolutely. Right. Okay. I think it's time to draw close to this.
And actually, the evening sun's coming out. So the teas worked.
Well, and for me,
Ah, you haven't got that saying.
no, I haven't. No. Okay.
The world's always better. Oh, bugger that.
Right. Okay. We're going to nip off. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you made it to the end, geez, well done.
Why?
Um, yeah. Why? And thank you if you have. Um, we'll return with some more interesting tea videos in the very near future. Until then, though, goodbye.
Goodbye.